What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the new world's lightest scooter deck. This is the new Pandemonium V2 deck made by Ethic Scooters. This scooter is 5 wide by 19.7 long. I already unboxed it and everything, but I'll show you what it came with. The cool thing about this is that it came with a brake and also a fender. Me personally, I would probably ride the fender just because I don't really need a brake, but it's cool that Ethic actually put in a brake. I already put the grip tape on, but it came pre-cut, so it was really easy to do, and it also has a cool design on the top. The craziest thing about this is that it's all hollow. If you look down here, you can literally see me. Like, just look at that, all hollow. And they even put little holes right here just to make it even lighter. The other Pandemonium only came in like 4.5 wide, and it weighed literally heavier than this. It also came with like a new axle design. Like, if you see that, kind of looks like a starfish, and that helps you just tighten every bolt on here, which is the axle and the brake bolt. If you look at this new axle, it is nice because it already has something to like hold it in, so then you don't have to like lose this part. If you guys want to see all the specs to this deck, just pause the video because I'm going to put it on the screen right here. I'm gonna take off the back axle so you can see what it looks like. The coolest thing about the back axle is instead of having a nut, you have this, which kind of protects your axle, and it also just looks cool on the deck. All right, so without the axle, you can see that it has 2 built-in spacers. I mean, you can take them out, but they stay in pretty well, so you don't have to worry about just pushing them in at the last second, which is really nice. I know some decks that I've had in the past that are just really terrible with the back axles, and it honestly took me like 5 minutes just to put on the back wheel. You can tell even closer up that there were like cooler designs that weren't on the first gen. And also like the welding on this is way better. It kind of reminds you of like an Apex deck. And if you decide to actually use the grip tape that came with it, or if you just want to make a cutout, it has Pandemonium V2 with this is like the millimeters length of your deck. I didn't get the shortest deck. This is the 19.7. So it's not really the lightest deck, but it's under 2 pounds. So it basically is. I honestly don't know what else to say about this deck besides just giving it a 10 out of 10. I wish I could go ride it just to test it out, but the weather is terrible. I'll throw this thing up just so you can kind of like see how light it is. Bro, this thing weighs as much as my keyboard. All right, this is my keyboard, and this is a whole scooter deck, and honestly, they feel the same. Like, I actually can't feel a difference between a keyboard and a scooter deck, which is insane. All right, that's all I have to say for this review. Let me know in the comments if you guys are gonna cop this deck.